Coming up to our campsite, we're going to Camping Villasol. Let's have a little look what it's like. It's a beautiful day. Oh, I think there's a pool and everything, Gary. Been quite a bargain, didn't it? Because you got the ACSI card.
Yeah, 69 instead of about 92.
Wow. So, big saving then.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the map, have we?
Got the map.
Where are we going to be parked? What's our pitch number?
That one
this
there.
Is Camping Villasol as you come in. It is a walk into town though, isn't it? Which way are you going? 106.
106.
Oh God, this doesn't...
201 to 244.
Oh wow, it's chocker. That's 3, isn't it?
Gotta go.
Oh, I tell you what, they're very close on top of each other. It's a right tight turn, so I think we're in this lane here.
We're in here, aren't we?
106 we're in. So you got all that, full hookup and everything. Oh my God, it's really tight, Bab. We're not even that big, are we?
No.
Oh God. Are you going to go in or out? I don't know yet, do you?
Look first.
Maybe just drive straight in, it'll be easier.
I think you're driving straight in with your nose.
Yeah.
At least we'll have a bit of privacy that way.
Got a right old tight
Swing
pitch
around.
because there's a couple of things in the way to swing in. It's a bit dodgy, that. This pitch was just too tight, so we asked to move and they were very accommodating and let us move along the same street. And here we are, pitch 128. What they've done for privacy, if they start to grow these trees, which they obviously do keep cropped, they're good and bad in obviously in a way because you've got to watch how you get in. If you're a big vehicle, you might struggle a little bit, but everyone's got a really nice setup. You've got enough room for your awning, and then you've got enough room for your vehicle. Okay, so it's 27 degrees in the van, it's getting hot, and it's 2:30 in the afternoon. So let's show you around the campsite, shall we? And let's see what facilities are on offer. Okay. Wowee, these are the showers and toilets. Aren't they nice? Super, super clean. Here's your shower. Oh, it's one of those you hold up, so you don't have to hold it down. Very clean. Got a couple of bits and pieces to put things on. And then obviously you've got somewhere to put your clothes and stuff. Lots of nice things. Really like this touch here. It makes it look really holiday-ish. Look at the toilets. It's like a hotel. Really nice and clean. So the only thing with this, and this is good actually, let's start with what's good. Got a nice low sink for the kiddies. And, oh look, it's a baby toilet. Oh, isn't that sweet for the little ones? Oh gosh, that's so cute. It gives them a little bit of independence, doesn't it? Lovely, really, really, really fantastic toilets. This particular toilet doesn't have very good accessibility, that's the only thing. I had to come up a few steps to get here. However, I think there is a bit more accessible block. Wow, I'm not being funny. I think this is the nicest toilet block I've ever seen. This is really nice. This little area here you can rent obviously, but look at the palm trees and all the gorgeous greenery. It's really nicely done. So here's the view sort of almost from the top of the campsite. You can see where the mountains are in the backdrop, but it is a slight slope. Not too much, but a slight slope. Okay, that's a massive wow. This is the swimming pool. Obviously this is going to be open in the season more often, but out of season you've got an indoor swimming pool. Look at that. This is a building that I've just been in to view the swimming pool area. Let's see if we can get down a bit lower. I think there's a supermarket here. That's useful, isn't it? You've got an ATM right outside where the supermarket is. Let's go and have a look inside. Actually really quite big. There's loads of bits and pieces. Straight away you've got some nice local oranges. So they've got a fridge as you enter, and you would expect a little bit of a markup. You've got bottles of milk there, $1.89, and some ready cooked stuff. That tortilla is $3.50, I think it is. Yeah. Couple of burgers for €6.80. Not too bad really. Good idea. They've frozen some of the bread, so it's going to last longer if you have that. So there's plenty of bread in. You've got pizzas, ices, all sorts of stuff really. And sandwich meats, really quite good value. $1.35 for a bit of cheese. Your hams are $2.50. That's good, that. $2.50 for your ham on there. Oh, you've got Lurpak butter, $3.95. Philadelphia, that's not a bad price, $2.85. This is really good. Got loads of nice beer as well. So they've got those lovely big bottles, $1.95, and the San Miguel, $1.85. That's brilliant, that, and it's all nicely chilled. So if you haven't got much room in your fridge, just come down and get a fresh one. So they've got a nice row of like tinned vegetables and stuff. These are quite good. You're going to be able to get pretty much anything you need. You've got your mayonnaise as well. So $1.25, they've got a sort of less branded product. That's good, isn't it? And this one's a good one. I've had this before, $1.95. You've got ketchups, $1.50. Or they've got the branded ones at $2.95. And of course, they've got the old HB sauce. Who doesn't love a bit of HB with the bacon sarnie? Got some Pringles, $2.25, $2.55. And they've got a massive crisp and sort of snack section as well. So you're not going to go without, to be honest. The aisle with more food products. But this has got sort of like your Nutella. It's also got different sort of soup things and spices. It's actually got quite a lot. Got your jams, lots of long life milk, which is good. It's got your tea and coffee, of course. Yorkshire tea if you like that. PG tips if you're into that. Not bad prices, $2.85, $2.95. You won't go without. Oh, we've got some eggs. Not bad price. $2.89 there for the dozen. Bottles of water. So they've got the big massive bottles of water for 95 cents. Brilliant. Really, really good value. They've got lots of tins here as well. Sort of €1 for a tin of tomato. Tomato soup, $1.95. Actually, I think it's about the same price as UK, to be honest. So they've got a good few bits and pieces. You won't go hungry. Brilliant shop. And I've just learnt that it opens at 9 o'clock and it closes at 7:30 in the evening. That's pretty good, isn't it? So if you have forgotten anything, you know, I think I'll be sending Gary up here for water, wine, bread. It's quite good. It's quite cheap. Swimming pool from ground level, and you'll see you've got a beautiful view in the background. Really lovely swimming pool. It's not open at the moment. I'm expecting it's probably open around about, well, maybe the 1st of April. But there's a nice garden area. There's a bar area there. This is fantastic. It's got lots of information about what's going on at Villasol as well. And there's a few rules. No dogs allowed, no swimming, no diving rather. No sort of balls and floats either, I notice. Common sense stuff really. And obviously no glass. A lovely little cafe bar as well. So they do pizzas by the look of it. I don't think it's open at the moment. Doesn't appear to be. But wow, this is a great view if you're sitting up here and having something to eat, isn't it? So here's the opening hours of the restaurant Villasol. Tuesdays to Sunday it's open 9:30 to 11 o'clock. On Mondays 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock, and on Mondays the kitchen's closed. I thought that, and of course today is Monday, and the last order is half an hour before closing, so the bar is open. You can have sex on the beach for €5. We've got live music as well, 7:30 on a Thursday, the 21st of March. That's our anniversary actually, but we won't be here. This is really nice. Look, there's a little play area for the kids up there, little bits and pieces. That's really lovely. Massive TV screen. Good bar area. But there you go, Sunday lunch, a drink and a coffee or dessert, $12.50 with your Sunday lunch. That's not bad, is it really? Especially if you ain't got to go nowhere and you can have a drink. There you go. They obviously play some nice live music. Oh, they've got a cigarette machine as well if you smoke. I gave up, thank God, but I know what a curse it is when you need a packet of ciggies. They have quite a lot of pizzas, so some really good choice. Barbecue pizza, which would be my choice, €11. Really good value. It's a bit of a sort of view from where you would sit at the restaurant. So the pitches are quite close together, I'll be honest with you, but of course they're going to need to make every space count. But it was quite quiet. I could hear a dog yapping last night, but there's no dogs allowed on here. That's one thing. If you have got pets, you won't necessarily be able to have them. But, you know, the night before, God, it was really quiet. A few steps as you go down, so you've got to be a bit careful. Some of it's not as accessible as other parts of it, but realistically, it's a very fun place to be. There's a little gated area for probably like teenage kids and kids of all ages. There's a play park up the back, nice little bit of a football pitch in there, basketball and all that. Brilliant to keep all the kids like busy in the summer. They can make friends up here. It's quite safe in this nice little area. This is a really nice family campsite, to be honest. Your chemical waste point looks like this. That's as clear as I'm going, guys. There's like a washing up area. Oh, it says just for you, just for clothes, this one. So, exclusivo para ropa. Just for clothes. See a nice bottle bank out here. And if I was here very long, I could probably fill it myself. Really nice to see such good labelled bins. So the yellow bin will tell you what you're allowed to put in there. I think someone's ripped the one off the blue. I'm not sure about that one. But that's good, that. A set of toilets. Not quite as fancy as the ones I've just shown you, but decent, clean nonetheless. There is an accessible toilet. It's all locked though, so I'm assuming you need to get a key for it. The access is okay. You've got some very small ramps to come up. Slightly on a hill, but there you are. You can see the location. We're at the back of the bar now. Walked all the way around the park this way. And you can get into the swimming pool just here. There's a gate there. I really love that all of the street names are different regions. We're in Ibiza though, to be fair. Well, it would be, wouldn't we? Avenue Alicante. Isn't it great? Our road, Avenida Ibiza. Whoop, whoop. Oh, this is really useful. Right by the entrance, you've got a wash bays. You've got 2 of them for your motorhomes. Isn't that brilliant? Right by the entrance. What I did notice is someone's just come in here. There's a very slight bump, so come slowly as you come in the entrance. Here's the access point to Camping Villasol. It is plenty wide enough, and this road, whilst it is a little busy, isn't crazy busy. There is a fantastic walkway, this red road, and it's for like bikes, scooters, walking all the way down into town, which is just about 1 kilometre, 1.4 kilometres. I just had a quick chat with the lady at reception. Talk about helpful. She speaks brilliant English. So I said to her, what if you wanted to stay for like long term, out of season, to get you guys an idea of a price? Well, they charge you €20 with water a day if it's out of season, but it must be over 31 days, or €18 without water. Now, if you were coming for 31 days, you wouldn't want to be having no water, would you? Could you imagine it? Although you could probably fill up from a different area. So €20 a day, if it's over 31 days, you're looking at just over €600 a month. Now, for a campsite with this kind of level of facilities, that's really reasonable, and it means you know what you're doing if you are coming for a bit of winter sun. A couple of water points around though if you are coming without water, but here, just on the side of the building where the swimming pool is the laundry. It's the laundry. It's got a couple of really nice looking machines, and it's €3.50 for the wash, €3.50 for the dry, but you're going to need to buy a token from reception. Couldn't resist it. We've come up to the bar for the evening, haven't we, for a little drink? Looks lovely up here. Look at it in the evening. It's absolutely lovely. We really like it, actually, don't we, Gary?
It's lovely, yeah.
Yeah, it's a really nice campsite, honestly. Talk about a bit of a bargain. So Gary gets himself a large beer, and I've got a red wine. Had to talk him into opening a new bottle. He was going to give me the dregs yesterday. I was like, no thanks, I'm all right. $5.50 for the 2? Not bad, is it? That's €5.50, so less than £5. So Gary's going to find himself a toilet. I'm sitting back chillaxing, but look at where I'm sitting. It's beautiful. It's nice enough to sit outside. God, blimey. Sort of don't wish we were going tomorrow now. It's our anniversary this week. This would have been quite nice. There's a tribute act on or something. Gosh, I'm right up for this, although probably my liver's probably like, time to move on, sister. I'll tell you what's good as well. They've got Wi-Fi here. Gary's doing a bit of downloading at the same time. It's getting dark, but it's really nice. It's just got a gorgeous view. The pool looks amazing, doesn't it? So we have a thing, like, between me and Gary. If ever anything falls on the table, I don't like it, I won't eat it, but Gary will eat it because he's like, well, it's not really that germy. So I've just given him what I thought was one of the crisps that had fallen on the table, but it was a little plastic piece from the Tupperware of the little peanuts that he's just gone and bought. So he just put it in his mouth and went, what the did you give me? Like I was trying to poison him or something. I was like, well, I don't know, what is it? He went, I think you've just given me pure plastic. Like I could have eaten that. Oh Oh dear. So we're getting ready to head off to Lorca, aren't we?
Yes.
Heading a bit more inland. It's a little grey day here in Benidorm. So our final verdict of Camping Villasol, Gary.
Really good.
Really good. Out of 10, marks out of 10, I would say, okay, because 10 out of 10 is absolutely amazing. So I would say 9 out of 10, and I'll tell you why I'm dropping it by 1 point. The toilets are fabulous, but they're not accessible. So they're really nice toilets. There's no accessibility for anyone. You've got to go up them stairs. And I've just had a gorgeous shower, but I did feel like I was going to break my neck coming down outside. There is a railing, but that, I think, is the only niggle I could find.
Okay, so I'm going to drop it to an 8 because...
Oh, go on.
Because...
Do you find a turd in there or something?
No.
What?
On the pitch, you've got water and grey waste.
Right.
But in order to do your black, you've got to traipse halfway around the camp to drop your black waste.
Yes, you do.
So if they had a black waste in there as well, now I understand that means putting a sewer system in.
And
that's
it would stink. I disagree there. I'm going to have to disagree with you because that would mean it would stink on the pitch.
Well, not
Imagine
really.
a load of grey waste, black waste.
If you had the cover like you do on most places, you wouldn't even smell it.
Yes, you would in the heat of the summer. Good God, Gary, give it a rest. You really would smell it. You would. He wouldn't smell it. He can't smell nothing.
In the States, when they had them on those pitches, we
No,
didn't
but it was a
smell
different ball game, babes. It was they were massive, weren't they?
Yeah.
There's a lot of pitches here. Although it's a ball lake for you to go and do it, I do think it's much nicer for me. So I think we're going to have to agree that it's
Okay,
a 9.
8.5.
9. Okay, Gary's saying 8.5. I'm saying it's 9. It's a brilliant campsite, everyone. We can't really fault it, can we? We've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I reckon if you've got kids, it's a really nice place to bring them. So much to do for them. Even if you're without kids, it's a really nice place and it's friendly and clean. And we're off. Little car park on the side. If you're just checking in or you've got a spare car, your washroom there, and out we go. This is the walk into town from Camping Villasol. It's quite an easy walkway. You've got this lovely red path, which is also a cycle lane or a mobility scooter or an actual scooter, which we used. There are a few people that park here, and that seems like wasteland. Obviously that's boondocking or free camping, whatever you guys call it. And this will take you straight down. And to get into town was 1.4 kilometres, I think, isn't it, Gary?
Yes.
Yeah, about 1.4 kilometres. And on the Sunday, when you walk down here, you'll have the market on as well. But here we go. This takes you straight down to town. You'll see how easy it is to get there on this little red road. And it's easy when you come back at night as well because it's lit up on the other side of the road. So it was quite safe, wasn't it?
Yeah, very.
Yeah, we thought that was really well thought out. I think Benidorm's got it right when it's looking at pedestrianisation and how it works. You know, people might get frustrated if they're driving down here, but I think it works for people that are on scooters and walking, and it's good for us. So here you go. This is sort of the second roundabout you'll come to, and you'll go straight on here. And there's the taxis. They look like cop cars, I thought at first. The amount of times I've said to Gary, oh God, the police are behind us. They're not. It's just a taxi. Oh dear. Right, so you're starting to already get into the heart of Benidorm about here. Here's where your market will be, on the left-hand side here. Or sorry, on the right-hand side. Here's where your market will be. And your first of your breakfast places starts here. Oh, we had a lovely breakfast, didn't we?
We did.
On Paddy's Day, but we were so hungover, we needed a proper English fry-up. Oh dear, I think I need one today, Gary. We're Benidormed out though.
And we are.
We are totally Benidormed out. But it's been fabulous, and I hope if you guys come, you enjoy it as well. Okay, so when you get to this sort of roundabout, you'll be turning down into that street. Now, I don't think we're going to go that way, but you'd be heading down that way, take you down to the beach, and you'll see there's just strips and strips of bars and restaurants and everything you could want. Heading down to the beach that way, just keep going down. There you go. Crazy Benidorm starts. Have a great time.